Hey everyone, coming to you from beautiful Manhattan, Kansas with this 74 K20 with virtually rust-free. I wonder if that was an option. My dude Braden and I just got back from picking this thing up. I kept seeing it on Marketplace, and when a place is 2 hours away from you. How's it going, everyone? Sometimes you're like, man, it's, 2 hours isn't just 2 hours. It's 4 hours plus whatever you spend. So it ends up being 6 to 8 hours. But we got back in time. Still had breakfast at Allie's Cafe in Seneca. Delicious. But the only reason I bought this, well, one, all the hubcaps were on it. And somebody will want those. It does have a big hub, obviously, Dana 44. And that's the reason I bought it. Is because of these. I'd been looking for some and I saw a set for $2,000 and I'm like, I can't pull that trigger. My wife would kill me. But I can buy a whole truck for a fraction of that and get those parted out. Other people can use it or sell it whole, whatever. But the reason is, I'll show you here, and I haven't really been posting very much pictures of this thing. But I finally got my center caps for my Mickey Thompson Canyons. These are 16 by 10s, by the way. They kept trying to sell me 16 by 12s, and I did not want 16 by 12s. I just think they look goofy. But finally got my center caps in for the Open that were on back order, but it's got some worn lockouts on this big hub, but you can see that just looks ridiculous. So those spicers will go in there really nice and complete it. So that is why. And then for Danny's truck, I'm gonna have to find the same because he's gonna have some type of aftermarket wheel, and I don't want to use those lockouts that'll look goofy on a wheel. So I'll have to find some for him also, which they're out there. But I'm gonna do a quick little walk around. I've had a lot of people message me on this truck since I put it on the socials. It's a custom deluxe. This was a running driving truck. They used it to plow with, mud truck, whatever, and they got it from some farmer that I'm sure just used it. But it's got a lot of great stuff on it, which here in Kansas, you find these. I mean, the stuff's getting harder to find, but they're still out there. So this was already done, which it has all of it. I don't think the Raider Sport's any good, but if anybody needs a good 73 to 80 Raider Sport, I do have one. So the hood's not good. There's the balance. The grill is decent. Still got the 350 badge in it. So this truck, which is kind of uncommon, some of you chime in, maybe not. It's got the floor delete system. But this truck was a 350, which was a good running motor, and they pulled it to put it in a round car. 350 transmission and a 205 transfer case, not a 203, a 205. You can see right there. And one of the ways you can tell, for some of you that don't know, is one is the shifter. If it's just straight up and down, that's a dead giveaway versus the one that kind of angles like a 203, and another is a dead giveaway is that. So a 203 would have 4 lock, 4 low, neutral, 2 high, 2 low, where the 205 is just literally that right there, which is cool. So 350 transmission, which is still in it, and like I said, they said it was a running driving truck, but it just got too rusty, and they bought another truck, and then they pulled the motor and then threw it on Marketplace. And I'd seen it on there for a week or two, which I can't believe it didn't get snatched up, just because of the big hub and the 14 bolt, and they are 410s. It's got the tag on the differential right there that was bent over, and I bent it back, and it says 409 on it. So it's got the jack, which I think that might be sold. I sent him a picture of that, and then I sent a lot of people are asking about the hubcaps. The front ones are surprisingly in really good condition, which these are the hardest to find. Especially 12-inch hubcaps, 3/4 ton. four-wheel drive, and the rears have hit everything but the lottery, but you know, they can be restored. The flatbed is surprisingly decent, other than just needs wood. Good, heavy, strong flatbed if somebody wanted to take that. Check this out. So if you're looking at a truck, a little bit of square body wisdom here, and you see shocks like that have the spirals, those are original shocks. So this thing has original shocks front and rear. You see that there? So, and it's not just square bodies, it's any GM vehicle. If you see the spiral shocks, those are original shocks. Or original replacement shocks. Maybe something that was done at the dealer, but if they're spiral, they are GM original. It's got some cool mud flaps. I think this one's kind of through. Yep, but still cool. The other side there. The glove box is gone. This is a 74. So 74 GM, in my experience, and every single 74 I've had the SPID label right here. 74 and 84. Why they did it, I don't know, but the SPID label's gone. Glove box is gone. So maybe it was in there, I don't know. Drive shaft's still in there. I can't believe that torque converter stayed for the last 2 hours in there, but it did. It's got like brand new exhaust on it, I think. Maybe not, I don't know. I kind of just looked it over. Yep, brand new glass packs. The frame is absolutely junk. See right there? Right there. And if it was used as a plow truck. But like I said, the flatbed is held up really nice. Factory slider, or what seems to be factory slider. Looks like straight column, non-AC, still got the AM in it. Cluster, which this dash bezel is 73, 74 only because of that, how the windshield wiper and the lights are. It's just got a little crack there. Door panels, surprisingly in really good condition. Could be easily reconditioned, especially this. Being a farm truck, I can't believe this isn't all wore out. The seat, it's obviously been recovered, but it's not, it's a non-tilt. And then it has seat belts. Good seat belts, look at that. Look how nice those are. No shoulder belts, because that wasn't mandatory. But anyway, there's your little under 10-minute video walk around. So 785-341-1759. Text is best, but you can message me. Sometimes I don't always see it, but you can Facebook message me or comment on this video. But a lot of good stuff. But like I said, the only thing, and I showed you, is I just want those, because that would look period correct on that truck that I'm doing for us, ourselves. And I'll have to find a set for Danny for his truck too. Also, if anybody needs a really, really nice 73 to 80 frame, this is actually a 78. It's a half ton, but it has 410 axles in it. This truck was a 78 long bed four-wheel drive with a 256 cylinder, 465 transmission, and a 205, which are obviously long gone. I'm just letting you know how the truck was equipped, but it still has the 410. I know it's half ton, but still, you know, if somebody's gonna LS it or, you know, put an overdrive transmission in it, that'd almost be perfect. You can see it still has a little bit of writing on the frame, but good frame. So you can message me on that. It's got the 205 cross member in it. And then this cross member, I don't even remember what this thing's for. I think this came out, I don't even remember what that thing came out of, to tell you the truth. But still has a gearbox on it. But anyway, and then watch for this one. We did a video on this, but we're gonna get it all cleaned up and we'll be posting that too. So thanks everybody, appreciate you. Under 10 minutes. See you on the next one.